Okay, welcome to Takoyaki Party.
Welcome back,
Welcome
everybody!
back. I am Osaka Joe.
And I am DJ Soy Milk.
I was gonna say Osaka, bro. Oh man.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like that more than Like, I don't know. I always feel weird when people call me Osaka Joe in real life. I'm like, I'm not really from Osaka.
I wish people call me DJ Soy Milk in real life.
My friend does. It's like, hey, you know my friend, blah blah blah. And he's like, who? And I'm like, oh, soy milk. He's like, oh, okay, I know it. That's the only thing I know her by. So.
Aww!
No, one of my friends listens to the podcast for some reason, and
Oh, cool.
he's not even interested in NMB. He's just like, oh man, I just like hearing your voice or whatever. Like when you talk, it's like really interesting. I'm like, I guess I don't know.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I dig it.
You can add that to your BL stories.
Yeah, I was gonna say I ship it, but I decided to be clean and say I dig it.
Yeah. Hopefully, hopefully you never meet him. So.
You should have another barbecue.
He asked for another barbecue.
I wanna go.
He asked for two barbecues, one when he comes and one when he leaves.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Where's that outline that we made?
I'm looking at it.
Okay, so we are a takoyaki party. We talk about NMB, and NMB, of course, is the AKB sister group from Namba.
Spin-off group.
Spin-off.
It's like a 90s TV show spin-off. Yeah. Anyway, so we are talking about NMB today.
Yeah, so we'll tell you about whatever the news, the happenings, random funny jokes and stories. We want to build the community. I keep saying build the community.
Well, because it's fun to have more people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been here for a while because Joe has been in. Are you supposed to say it?
No.
Okay. Joe's been in Japan for the last few weeks.
I'm gonna leave you hanging. That was hilarious. You know what's funny, right? So I went to Japan, right? The amount that I followed NMB went down when I was over there. Also, I think my Japanese got worse when I was there.
What the heck?
Because of I don't know, I wouldn't study, and like I would use it just when I go out, but just for like really basic stuff, you know. It's like, oh, I want to order this food. Like I wouldn't have conversations with that many people. So that was actually really interesting. So oh yeah, I've been using the Twitter a lot. The Takoyaki Party Twitter.
Guess who else has been using the Twitter?
Yeah, I might make my own Twitter just so I don't have to be associated with you.
I love my posts. Everybody loves my posts.
Yeah, maybe you should get your...
I mean one person.
Maybe you should get your own Twitter.
I will once I'm done with this awful school quarter.
Oh man, no, Twitter is fantastic. There's some good people on Twitter.
I haven't been using Tumblr as much anyway, so I probably will join Twitter.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, Twitter is kind of cool if you want to connect with people. Like, Tumblr, I think, is really impersonal.
That's true.
Like, you just post stuff and then people like it. It's like, okay. And Twitter, like, you can make lots of jokes with random people and become people's friends.
Plus, it's a lot more fast-paced. It's a lot easier to reply to somebody.
Yeah, I keep hitting the character limit.
Yeah.
40. I'm like, damn it. So I have to, like, be creative and, like, remove punctuation and sound a little slangy.
You can say so much more if you write in Japanese.
Yeah,
like, it's ridiculous.
You can write, like, a novel in Japanese. Really, you can.
Yeah.
There probably are some.
Anyway, let's get to business.
Okay, so first we're starting... I mean, we don't have any mail. Probably because we probably should not have specified a mail theme 3 weeks before.
Yeah, oops.
So, that's whatever. So, no mail this week. We'll take mail for next week. So, we'll move on to our first section, which is news. News. What's going on? What's happening in NMB world? So let's start. We have a 4th anniversary concert took place 2 weeks ago, right?
It did. Yes.
It was 2 weeks. I didn't win tickets.
It was the 16th. I know, and it was there were 3 days of the 4th anniversary concert, and Joe lost all of them.
Well, I didn't lose all. I lost 2 of them.
Oh, you only applied for 2?
Yeah, because I couldn't make one of the days.
Oh. Yeah. So.
Well, it turns out I couldn't make any of the days.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing you didn't get
No, I mean, like, because I didn't win. Like, I didn't make any of the days.
Oh.
Yeah, we were getting, like, pretty desperate. Like, me and my friend Eddie, we were getting pretty desperate. So, at one point, we were, like, one thing that people do is that they'll, like, because the ticket has your name on it.
Right.
So one thing people would do is that they would like actually give you their ID and their ticket, and then
What?
ask you to send it back.
Oh.
That's like pretty true. Like I didn't want to go through that because like I didn't know. To me, like if I lose somebody's ID, like somebody's ID, that's like, oh man, I would feel really bad. I'm a foreigner. Some people I know actually did that.
And did it work?
Yeah, it worked. Cause like I don't know if it has their photo or not, but basically like, oh, you need like a male or female name and stuff like that. I don't know how expensive it was. I was hearing stuff like $100, $200, but yeah, that's something I didn't want to go through with, so I didn't end up going to the fourth anniversary concert. On YNN, they had a special, so they had live commentary for the entire concert. That was actually pretty cool. I didn't get to watch it because I was out.
Oh.
I think I watched like half an hour of one of them, like of the first day, and I think that was it. But like they had live commentary, so like in the middle of the concert, like after like a unit performed or whatever, they would have like people in the back that would commentate on like fourth anniversary, all the members that were appearing, like the history. It was actually really cool.
Oh, cool.
One thing I remember watching was I think Team N was going on, and they had like this little dance break before one of their songs. What is it called? Like Junen Saki or something? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, something. Shoot.
Okay, you don't know what I'm talking about. What a liar.
No, no, no. Isn't it the one from their stage?
Yeah, it's that one. So before they did it, they had to, like
Junan's.
they did like a little dance thing, and I thought that was pretty cool. I remember when the Kinkisei came up to do their little set. I remember like Miruki talking about them, and she like talked a lot about Joe, which I thought was really cool. She also talked about Natsu, but that's already creepy enough as it is.
Good
Uh,
times.
Big announcements from fourth anniversary. One of them was Konomin got a solo talk session. I know that Reaper Boy's been doing
Yes.
those.
Reepa also got another one, but
Yeah,
Kono Min,
yeah.
you work it, girl.
That's really cool. I think.
I was so excited for her. This
Yeah.
this this could be big.
I don't know if it's gonna be big, but like,
Well, I mean, she could get if she does something really cool, she could get a lot of fans.
well, I mean, like it's at the theater and it's probably gonna be sold out. So, and we never see like any footage of it, so I don't
That's
think you can get
true.
a lot of fans.
Oh well, it's
Um,
good.
there was that. There was some other announcements like the previous day too. I forgot what they were.
Well, there was Nana's graduation, but that was on the last day.
That was the second day. There was no
That's,
announcements on the third day.
oh shoot, that's right. Sorry,
But there was something on the first day that I think was pretty significant.
I thought the Repopo thing. Oh, that was in the middle of the second day. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious. Okay, first, they performed the single, and then the announcement was documentary.
Oh yeah, 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 the documentary.
Yeah.
That
So
looks that looks pretty sick.
yeah, there's gonna be an NMB documentary. It's gonna be aired sometime in 2015, so next year.
The trailer is up on the NMB YouTube, the official YouTube, so you can check that out.
Yeah. I think I saw some of the draft members in the trailer, so that's cool because as you guys know, I'm very fond of the draft members in NMB, so I'll be watching for them.
I am very fond of all the members of
Well, that's
NMB.
true. Yeah, I just have my loyalties to Coco-chan. Oh, she's so cute. She looks
Okay.
like a koala.
Okay. Well, what did I? Oh, I think Saradan looks like a marshmallow.
Oh.
Like her face is so marshmallowy.
Let's see. What else about
Okay. Well, so and then the big one obviously was Nana announcing her graduation, which is to take place I think in March or April of next year.
April? No, March.
March, yeah.
It's like right after her birthday, so yeah, March.
I feel bad for different reasons, but like I don't know. The announcement I think was actually really cool. Like it was so like Nana-esque.
Yeah, it was funny. Who was it? Teppen or Idol that translated it?
I think it was Idol.
Idol. Yeah, they translated it like within a day, and it was really funny.
Yeah, I remember the part when somebody's like, or when she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna graduate," and it's like, "Oh my god," and she's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna graduate right away," and somebody's like, "6 more years."
Oh, we were wrong. She's graduating in April. Just looked it
Okay,
up.
well,
Whatevs. We were
so,
close.
so what's happening with Nana.
Yeah, but it was
Um,
it was funny. Like Sayane was teasing her, but then they were also all crying.
yeah, dude,
And I
Sayane was
guess
so tsundere.
yeah, she was funny though. It was good.
Like Nana's like, "Yeah, I'm on Twitter. And I'm gonna be on Twitter tomorrow," and Saika's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna follow you." I get that, but
Good fun. So yeah,
yeah,
check that out. I thought the fourth anniversary concert was just pretty good in general. I think they distributed the team songs and the group songs evenly. Units were solid. I thought it was cool how Keiichi and Kanakichi did Rider because that was their original unit, but most of the girls that were also in
Oh
it with them
yeah.
have graduated. So
Oh
I don't know. I thought
man.
that was kind of sweet, but it was also kind of sad.
So many feels, dude.
I know. And then the best one though, Hajimete no Hoshi, they didn't let Miorin in it, and instead they put Nana in it, which I think is kind of rightful in a way. Like I like Miorin, but I feel like Nana is really one of the NMB top seven.
Didn't
You
they
know what I
put
mean?
Miru in it too?
Yeah, they put Miru in it.
Yeah. I don't think she's in the original one.
Yeah, who? I thought she was. Who got kicked out then? I thought only Lemon got kicked out.
You say kicked out. That sounds so
Well,
violent.
sorry,
I don't remember. Um,
removed.
well, what? Well, Yuki didn't.
Oh, maybe,
Wait,
but no,
no,
she
no,
wasn't one
no.
of the original ones.
Yeah.
Man, we're just all over the place today.
I don't remember anything anymore. Well, I just flew in yesterday, so I'm
Yeah.
still recovering from jet lag. Another big thing, of course, the Tomodachi performance, which is also available on the NMB official YouTube channel. So many feels for that song. Like Nana started crying in the middle. I'm like, oh
Oh,
no, don't do it. And it was
no.
also pretty cool because it was sung live.
Oh, shoot, we're dumb.
What?
Machun was in Hajime no Hoshi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Well,
I'm
see, I got
sorry.
confused because she also showed up for the last day of fourth
Yeah,
anniversary.
jeez, Machun. Anyway,
Yeah, stop messing us up.
so good fun all
Yeah,
around.
the Tomodachi performance, the tears and
The tears,
the live
so many
singing.
tears.
It's like, oh man, why'd they have to sing this live? Oh man, it hurts.
I
But
can't believe they performed Jesus. That song from A2.
I
It's such a bad song.
what was I talking? I was talking to Reishiki. It's like, yeah, man, it doesn't matter. They don't know what they're talking about.
But it's
That
like it's
song's
not
like really insulting. And then my other friends like, don't they do the sign of the cross in the middle of the song? And I'm
yeah,
like,
it's like this is so blasphemous.
so awkward. But it's okay. It's Japan. They don't know what they're doing.
I know it's good fun. I can't, but oh my gosh, that Tomodachi performance. For those who don't know, Tomodachi, did you say it? It's the Nana and Sayane duet.
Yeah. Okay.
So just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Is it on the? I don't know if they announced the track or the CDs for.
Rashkunai.
Yeah.
I think it's on Type B, but I'm not sure.
I thought it would be on like the theater edition or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I
maybe.
wasn't really paying
Shoot.
attention.
Gosh, we're just sorry. We're just pathetic.
No, you're pathetic. I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fourth anniversary. What day is it? The 27th. So
Today.
about 4 days ago was the Kenkyusei new stage, which is appropriately
Oh
called
my goodness.
new stage.
New stage. It's a very fitting name.
Yeah, they don't have a name for their stage. I think they're doing a survey over
Oh,
what you
okay.
want to call them, and I think they wanted to name it after their newest Kenkyusei song, which is Sozo no Shijin.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, you can vote for it if you think it's such a good idea.
Well, the SKE Kenkyusei are also doing the same thing where they have like a mini, like it's only the Kenkyusei, but since they're less than 16, they can't do a real stage, and they just call it like SKE Kenkyusei stage summer, and then now that it's fall, they've switched to SKE Kenkyusei stage fall, and they just like changed the set list for the season. I'm like, what? Why did I just come up with a name? But
Yeah, I didn't finish watching the whole thing yet. I think I got up to the unit songs before I slept last night.
uh,
But
I liked them. Did you see the piano?
yeah, I did. That was
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay, so for those who haven't seen it, the Kenkyusei all performed, and there were no older promoted members subbing in, so it was just the 12 of them. And they divided the units up so that everybody got an equal turn. Nobody was they picked units where nobody would really be in the back, which I think is really nice. And yeah, check them out.
Yeah,
Should we?
it was pretty good. I like how they opened up with Zetsunetsu.
Yeah, that was cool.
And it's like the full version too, because I really like the full version. Like I don't
I-
like that stupid half version where like they cut it off after the first verse, because
I
they don't have
thought,
that leading part that I like. Plus, I really like the formation because there's only 12 of them,
Yeah,
so they like altered a few things and it looked pretty cool.
but I thought the outfits didn't really fit for the song.
It's the Kenkyusei outfits, man.
I know, but like it fit for Ogon Center and the sunglasses song, but
It's the
for Zetsu
Kenkyusei outfit.
Metsu,
It's the Kenkyusei outfit.
I know, but they can do costume change in the middle.
No, that's terrible.
I just asked
Then they
for
get-
too much.
Then they get all sweaty and it's nasty.
They were sweaty anyway.
Oh, oh baby.
Ew.
Okay. Check
Anyway.
out the Kenkyusei stage. I'm gonna probably finish watching it tonight.
Yeah, the highlight for me was in the units, Natsu Akashi Natsuko. She did a solo version of it is a solo song of Naki Nagara Hohoende. That was Yuko's solo song from K3 stage, but Natsu performed it on the piano and sung live, and she just rocked it.
Yeah, and when she did it on the piano, there's no like other instruments. It's just her on the piano.
Yeah, so there's no interruptions. It's very I don't know, she's just very talented.
Yeah,
It's the only thing I can think to say
I'm just
about
like,
her.
God, dude, this is like a fourth gen Kenkyusei.
She's what, 14 years old?
I think she's 15.
15 now?
But it's just like, God damn, dude.
She's so
Damn,
talented.
dude. Kenkyusei is so good.
Yeah.
So good. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
We got the new single Rashikunai.
So,
and the coupling songs or the team songs, I guess.
yeah, team songs are pretty solid though. I like the team end song, or at least the music video. It's really cute. It's a 50s theme. Like
Yeah,
kind of like the 50s diner.
I didn't really pay too much attention to any of them.
Of course you didn't pay too much attention.
I did pay attention to Rashikunai, dude. I really like that song.
Oh, it's so cute, and the music video is really cute too. I see what they mean by we had fun filming it.
Yeah,
For those who haven't seen it yet, I won't spoil it for you.
I will. Like Yuki eating that slapped. Oh yeah.
You're so weird.
Like yeah, man, get out of NMB. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's pretty fun. I really like the arrangement. The saxophone, I think, adds like
Yeah.
a couple things, or it adds like a new dimension to the song. There's always a big deal being made about how obviously the center changed, so it's Fuchan and Mirudun up front.
I think they look great as centers.
I don't. For me, like it's hard to ignore Sayaka and Miyuki. Like
Oh, I know that like Sayaka and Milky just steal the show for me.
yeah,
Like they're all I can focus on. But
well, no, it's not just that. I mean, like, because they're really good performers and like they have like such a really strong like, what is it called? I want to say aura, but aura is so Japanese.
Stage presence?
You have such a strong stage presence that it's like hard to see them in the back. Like Sayaka's literally the center, like
yeah.
geometrically the center of the song. So
Yeah.
it's kind of weird, I think, but you know, we'll just roll with it.
And I really like Fuchan lately. So I'm excited. I'm just excited for her. And obviously there's a lot of excitement about Miru.
Yeah.
Miru-bun. But I agree that it's hard to ignore the overwhelming talent of Sayaka and Milky.
Like if I look at the song, there's nothing in particular that makes it like so much better that it's Miru and Fu, you know? Like it seems like such a generic composition.
Well, yeah. I don't think it was intended to be like we're gonna make this the best song ever, so people will be like, wow, Fu and Miru songs are so
No,
good.
but I mean like the song is not like Miru Fuchan esque, you know?
Oh.
I mean,
I
yeah,
guess
they
so.
hold hands in the beginning, and that's kind of awkward.
But is it yeah? But is it like Sai and Milky-esque either?
No, but in that case, like you would just choose who has the best stage presence.
That's true.
Right? I don't know. For me, I always think that single, like, if you're gonna choose a center, it should be, like, the song should be, like, kind of tailored to them, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I feel about, like, Koisuru Fortune Cookie. Like, it's such a Sashi song, you know? And it's good that they made it. And then Kokoro no Praku. It's a Sashi song. And then they gave it to Maya. Now it just looks awkward.
Yeah. Poor Mayu.
Oh, man.
She keeps getting like, oh, I just feel so bad for her.
Yeah, she's been getting bashed pretty hard.
I know.
Really?
She's my favorite AKB member, and it just hurts me because she's so wonderful. But this is not an AKB podcast.
No, it's not. Let's see, more news. So they finished the Wiz auditions that we talked about, and I'm still sad that, you know, Anshu didn't make it. But Ume-chan was selected
Anshu.
as who's the name of the person in
Dorothy?
Dorothy, there you go.
Goodness! You really do need to sleep. Yeah, so Ume-chan and AKB's Tano Yuka were selected to be co-stars or co-Dorothy's, so they'll be switching off for different shows. But good for Ume-chan. She made it to the finals last year, and now she's been selected for the role, so that's exciting for her.
Yes,
Um,
congratulations to
yeah,
Ume-chan.
congratulations. Okay, not to be negative, but last time somebody acted in The Wiz, they graduated right after it ended. So I'm not expecting Ume-chan to stay around much longer because of this. I'm just saying.
That's mean. She's doing a really good job in
No, I
NMB.
know, I know. I like she's doing a really good job, but it's like it seems like when I would read Masuda Yuka's blog posts and like if, regardless of the scandal, like ignore the whole scandal and dating thing, she really seemed like she had like doing the Wiz kind of changed her opinion. She's like, "Wow, the theater world is really different and it's really exciting and it's something I want to do." And I wonder, I'm just thinking maybe Ume-chan will be the same if she sees what it's like in the theater.
Yeah,
But who
I
knows?
think what was her name? Yuka?
Yeah,
Masuda Yuka? Yeah, she was really disillusioned with like the whole AKB experience after the doing the Wiz.
right. And I'm worried that Ume-chan might feel that way too, and it would, push her to leave the group. But
I don't know, just because I think NMB handles things a little bit differently, especially lately. And like it's not like she's been like she's like under pushed or whatever. Like Masuda Yuka was always overlooked, sadly. Like she only made what is it, Flying Get as her senbatsu,
yeah, geez. Well,
and
she was
she's
she was in some of the older senbatsus too, and then she got booted.
yeah,
But
like what is it, Bingo? Oh my god,
Bingo, yeah. But that was like Ume-chan. She was in the older ones, then she was in and out for a while, then she would rank in the elections, and then she was out again. So I don't know. I wonder what's going through her mind. I guess that's what I mean to say.
she seems to be having a lot of fun in NMB.
Yeah.
Trolling with Konomin and Shu-chan.
Yeah, and Shu. I didn't expect her and Shu to hit it off so well.
Yeah, that's hilarious. The mother-daughter relationship. And speaking of Ume-chan, the Diva single is also going to be out soon. I think it comes out the same week as Rush Kunai.
Oh, cool, cool.
So that's their last single.
Oh, Diva's so good.
Has our favorite members like Ume-chan
Well,
and Masuda Yuka.
also Akimoto Saika and Miyazawa Sai, for those
Yeah,
who don't know Diva. It was a unit formed, I don't know, like 2010 or something in
yeah.
AKB. Very
Their
talented.
their songs are pretty good.
Dude, they're
I like
really
them.
good.
Um, if you think about it, there's two graduated members, an SKE member and an NMB member.
Yeah.
There's
So none of them are even tied to AKB, really.
yeah.
Good fun, good fun. Okay, let's move along to Twitter.
Twitter.
'Cause
18-year-old members have started using Twitter. Not all of them, but some of them.
18 and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they all got Twitters. The first one to get a Twitter was Sayaka, and then I kind of raised my eyebrows because I was excited, obviously, because I'm like, whoa, my Oshi has a Twitter now, more opportunities to read posts and find pictures. But then I'm like, wait, but nobody else was allowed to get a Twitter. And then the following week, Nana's like, oh, I'm gonna be on Twitter, and everybody else joined Twitter who was over 18. So I'm glad that the rule was lifted for everybody, not just Sayaka.
I mean, not everybody over 18 has a.
Right, it's up to them.
Yeah.
But I was because you know how I like Yuipon, so I was reading Yuipon's Google Plus, and she was like, I don't know if I should join Twitter, and all the comments were like, join Twitter, and so she did, and I was really excited.
Yeah.
But the most impressive to me is Miori, Fresh Lemon.
Uh-huh.
Her Twitter is amazing because she was never really one to blog or post on Google Plus that often. But on Twitter, she's just like she's a maniac on Twitter. She's like all over the place. She's responding to the fans' comments. So if you like tweet her at what is it? Something lemon, probably. Then there's a good chance she'll respond to you because she responded to one of my friends, and I was like, "Whoa, that's really exciting." So good for her.
A lot of my friends on Twitter got responses from like other
Lucky.
members, and I'm like, oh man, not
Lucky.
me. For example, on the other week when we had DJ Sada, MC Sada on,
She got a response?
she just kept posting Twitters of Rena's chin, Rena Pyeon's chin,
Was.
and then Rena Pyeon tweeted to her. Like she didn't even tag Rena Pyeon. She just started tweeting like all these pictures of her chin, and then Rena Pyeon responded and said "Ago." So there's that. Smilodon got accidentally added to Rena Pyeon's followers list.
What the heck?
What else is there? Convenience asked a question to Kamieta Emika and got a response from that.
Well, what question?
I think like Kamieta Emika just said like, "Oh, I go to college like right now," and I think Convenience thought like it meant that she was going to school at that time, and it was like 10 p.m. or something. And
Oh.
so like Convenience like you're going to school now, isn't it like kind of late? And she's like no, or Kamieta's like no, like I mean I'm a student now.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's like the weirdest question to like answer because like if you look at like all the other like I think that was like her first or second or like third response to like a Twitter comment. So good for Convenience. Who else is there? I forget. Um, yeah. So they're on Twitter. You can tweet at them, tweet your feelings, and they won't respond probably.
They probably won't.
Yeah, they didn't respond to mine yet. Speaking of Twitter, so I don't know if we I don't think we talked about this, but Saika's coming out with a new photo book,
Oh yeah,
and
huh?
one of the themes, of course, is if you see her on the street or whatever, you can take a photo of her and send it to like the publishing company,
Which is kind of
and
weird.
if they like your photo, they'll put it in the photo book. Because of that, and I guess this is kind of related to why Saika has a Twitter. Like she'd tweet about where she's going, where she is. You know, take a picture of me if you see me, etc.
Oh, okay.
So, I remember after the handshake event, me and a couple friends went to get tomato skimin, which is it's like ramen but you dip it in broth.
Yeah.
And this location is right next to the NMB theater, right next to the Yoshimoto Theater. So like a lot of if you go there, there's a lot of signatures on the wall and stuff. I know NMB eats there quite a bit, and so me and my friends went there right after the handshake. The next day, like we're checking Twitter and stuff, and it's like Saika's like, "Oh, I'm eating ramen now at that ramen place."
What the heck?
I was like, "What? Really?" So she's been following me around. When I went to Tokyo, right? When I went to Tokyo, which is like, God, what was that? Like 4 or 5 days ago. I remember I got I see on Twitter from I think like our friend David Chang. He's like, oh, if like you guys are in Tokyo, like, Saika's there. She's in Asakusa. And I'm like, I don't want to go to Asakusa.
Dude, you should have gotten that melon pan. It's so, melon pan. Crap, I always say pan.
No, I got it some other day.
Oh, good. And it was wonderful, wasn't it?
Yeah. But anyway, so like my friend lives near Akiba, so I met him there, and then we went to go get burgers. And then like I checked Twitter again, and then like there's Saika. She's like, "Oh, now I'm on my way to Akiba." I'm like,
Freaking.
"Stop following me."
What the heck?
Also at the handshake event I attended, there's a special provision where I don't know if it's a provision, but like if you wanted, you could take a photo of her instead of getting a handshake.
Oh, yeah, they're doing that now.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it was just for that one. I don't know if they did it for the last one.
The AKB single, the Kiboteki Refrain, the 38th one, if you look at the chart on Kara Annie, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
The website that sells the tickets, for a lot of the Senbatsu members, it's like, oh, photo also an option. It just seems to be like the top Senbatsu members though for the single.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
And
I think it'd be cool
Some
to
people
get.
tried to be like all sneaky and like take videos. Oh man, they got booted so hard,
Oh no.
and they kept announcing it's like if you guys take a video, like you guys are gonna be banned. I was like, oh jeez, place is
Dang.
serious. Okay, and then speaking of handshakes, there was a handshake event last weekend, and because it's almost Halloween, like a lot of people came dressed up.
Like Coco-chan being a beautiful angel. Because she is a beautiful angel.
Is that what she showed up as?
I don't know. It was like this white dress thing and it looked like an angel. So I just assumed. I didn't really read the post that thoroughly, but it was very cute.
I remember things like I think Mirudun was a cop.
Yeah.
Um,
Saika was a dog, right?
I think so.
Or like some sort of canine.
And
Canid.
then, I know what's Aika was like Snow White, I think.
Yeah, that was a cool costume. It had like the high collar.
And then I think 3 other people showed up, like Renapyeon, JK, and Akarian all showed up as they showed up as Alice in Wonderland
Oh.
characters, and they all took a picture together and they put it on Twitter. That's how I know. So that was kind of fun. Good. What the hell? No, anyway.
What is that, a train?
I guess
A truck?
Somebody like all my windows are closed too.
We don't even have trains.
Yeah, we do.
There's like two.
Yeah, and I happen to live by one of them.
Oh.
But so that's it for the Halloween costumes, the handshake. Pretty cool, I guess.
But as long as we're on the topic of handshakes, huh? Huh? Oh, whatever. Let's move on to Okonomitaki.
Oh, Okonomi talk. So
E.
what do you have for us?
I have a proposition.
This sounds shady.
I propose that you tell us all about your NMB handshake experience.
Oh man. Like I can go on and on. I don't think you want me to do that.
Well, I want you to talk about Aika because she was cool. She's the Oshi.
How
And
do
then
you-
you gotta then you gotta talk about Sakipi and Naru and Sayaka. And then that's it.
Oh boy. That's a
Well,
lot.
those are like the highlights, right? Like the Oshi, the best ones, and then the goddess.
Okay, so when I got there, first of all, like it's really rare for someone to be there like the entire day. So I was there the entire day. I was like really tired. I flew
When
in.
are you not really tired? Let's be real.
I flew in the prior day. I went like, and like I really wanted to sleep, but I couldn't check in until later. And then I think I took a nap, and then like I went to get dinner with a friend, and then like I didn't sleep until 12, but then I woke up at 3 a.m. So
Oh my goodness.
I was trying to sleep until like 6, and then I went to get sushi with a friend, like
Oh, I
the same
remember.
friend. So I was really tired that day. I get there, and one thing I didn't know about the open tickets, you can only use it 30 minutes after the opening or the round opening. So first I was like, oh, I'm gonna warm up, right? I'm gonna go Saki Peace line. So I get my ticket check stamped and everything, and I wait in line. The guy's like, oh no, hold up, like you have to wait 30 minutes. Oh, I'm like, oh okay. So I guess I gotta go to Aika because she's the only one I had like an actual ticket
Right.
for the first round. So I go to Aika and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. And okay, usually when I meet new people, like anybody, like I'll just say a bunch of stuff, like crap, dumb crap, and I see what sticks. I see like what they respond to, and then I just work off of that. And like with Aika, like man, I'll be like, oh, I like your Yume no Dead Body, or like I like the way or your dancing's really good, your singing's really good. And she's just like, thanks. And that was it. I was just like, oh god.
Oh
Staring.
no.
And she'd just stare into your soul and just like look at you, and I'm just like, oh god, this is so awkward. So that was that was my first handshake. And then I waited a while, and then I went to like the other person. It was really cool going to like I said, Sakipi, Naru, Yukitsune, because when you go there, right, they're just like, oh, thank you for coming, right, and they're just they look at me, it's like, oh, just some regular dude. And I'm like, oh, like, nice to meet you. Like, my name's Joseph. I'm from, like, the U.S. And then, like, their face just, like, completely changes. It's like, what the hell? Like, why do you know? Why do you know me? And so I thought that was cool. So, like, with seeing their expression change, I think was fun. It was hilarious. That's why, like, it stuck out to me.
That's cool.
I think I went to see Aika again, and I tried to, like, say stuff, but I was just like, oh, man, she's, like, not giving me, like, anything to work with. One thing was like I got so like flustered. I was just like, so what's up with you lately?
What
And
did you
then-
say to that?
And she's like, and then I like it. She just like was thinking like really hard, and like I don't even remember what she said. But, like that was like a lot of time. I'm just like, man, like
Worth it.
I was not prepared for this. Who else was interesting? Nana, right? So I went up to
Oh
Nana
my goodness.
and I was like, hey, like I'm from the US, blah blah blah. She's like, oh, okay, that's really cool. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I just like I came because I wanted to hear your voice. And she's like, you probably think my voice sounds really weird, huh? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, time's up. See you later. That's why I feel really bad for the graduation, because I want to come back and be like, oh, like I didn't mean to say that or whatever.
I was just kidding.
Yeah. But now it's not meant to be.
Oh well.
All our stuff sold out. So all the Rashikunai slots sold out. All the Kibo Tekino Refrain slots sold out. So that's it for me. Who else was interested?
Joe.
Yeah, what's up?
No. Other Joe.
Oh, so on Twitter, there's these I just met like these two people, right?
No, other Joe.
I just met these two people. One of them's named Lulu. She's from New York. She's pretty cool.
Oh wait, this is the other Joe story. Okay, continue.
And then there's another girl named Jo.
No,
There's
this is the other Joe story.
She's from Thailand. She's really cool too. She's like so
No.
fangirly. It's awesome. So I went in line for Renapyeon, right? I think Lulu already saw her, and I was like, yeah, I'll go with you up next. And people and she was like, I don't know what to say because she didn't really know Japanese, and people were, we were just saying like, oh, just say you're from the country of I don't know, say you want to go to udon country or something, right?
No.
And she's like really nervous, so she's like, "Oh, you go ahead of me, cause like I don't want you judging me." I'm like, "I'm not gonna judge." She's like, "No, I don't care. Like, just go ahead of me." So I go ahead of her, and I'm just like, "Hi, my name's Joseph. I'm from the U.S." I was gonna say like I'm from the country of cheeseburgers.
Oh.
But like after I said that, she's like, "Oh, you're like, are you friends with like the person behind you?" And I'm like, "Oh, we just met." It's like, "Oh, did you come together?" Like, he's like, "Is she your girlfriend?" I was like, "What?"
Oh.
He's like, and she was like trying to say it in English. She's like, Rabu, Rabu. I was like, no, no, no. I just met her. We're just friends. It's like, oh, time's up. See you later. I was
Oh
like,
my
oh
goodness.
man, I got thrown off my game by Renapyeon. That
Too
was a
good.
fun story. Um, I don't know. Like, I'll talk about Joe, but basically, like, there's certain expectations like I have for handshakes. Like, some people try to fish you, right? Like, that's whatever.
Right.
Some people like it. I'm just like, eh. But then there was Joe. There was Bro. Eriko Bro.
Bro, Erico.
Bro Chan. Right? So I just go, like, people are like, oh, you should just get, like, a handshake with her and just say, like, hey, we have the same name. I'm like, that sounds stupid. I love it. So, so I went up to her and I'm like, hey, my name's Joseph from the US. Like, and we have the same name. And she's like, oh, yeah, hell yeah. And she gave me a high five. And I'm like, all right, dude, this girl's the best.
What?
And then, and then she's like, "Oh, come back again." And I was like, "I'm probably not gonna come back." But I had all these open tickets left, right?
Right. So you did?
So I did come back. And like when I walked in, she started smiling. She's like, "Oh, Joe-san," and I'm like, "Dude, you remembered my name. Like you're the best."
Dude.
Well, obviously, it's not hard to remember my name when it's the same name as hers.
That's true, but
But
that's making.
I just thought it was hilarious. So, and then I just said like, congratulations on getting a new stage. Hopefully, I can see it live, and I didn't, which is really sad.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's my Brochan experience.
But that's cool.
If I lived there, I'd probably just like become Bro Oshi, but I don't. So a lot of the fun I had basically was also meeting the other fans. Like I don't know how it happened, but like Joe from Thailand and Lulu from New York, like we all happened to be there at the same time, and like we all talked to people, and we made like good friends with each other. Later on, Reishiki or what is his name, Zeroshiki,
Oh my goodness.
Frown Dog. Like I don't know, I would use his real name, but I don't know if he wants that. So we all hung out. Like I think me, Lulu, or for one day, like we had 5 hours of karaoke.
Oh, those are the people.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
like Joe was like super nuts. She like brought her glow stick out, and we like sang like nothing but NMB songs, and would like
Dude.
do calls and stuff. Oh man, it was so awesome. Um, we all like we have a friend who we met up in Kobe, so we like hung out there. One thing that was funny is we all went to get acai bowls, right?
Oh, yes.
And like the restaurant we went to was like clearly targeted towards females, and like there were only like girls and like couples there, and then there's like me, um, two other guys, and Lulu who's like a girl, and we were all like sitting there eating acai bowls. It's like, oh man, thank God like Lulu's with us because this would be really really awkward.
That's pretty great.
So yeah, one thing we always talk about, I guess, is that our community is the best. NMB community is like the greatest community because we're all pretty cool. So hopefully we could do this again next year. It was really fun.
Dude, yes, me and you, Japan 2013, 14, 15, and then other people too, because I'm gonna have Twitter and I'll know everybody, and it's gonna be super awesome.
Yeah, so I would like to get as many people to come out. I guess it would be really hard to determine a date. Like I think obviously one of the reasons why we all came together October is because that's when their anniversary is, and like oh man, next year's fifth anniversary.
Dude,
But like you can't go in October, right? Because you have
can't
school in
go,
October,
yeah.
so we'll have to work something out. I don't know.
Well, no, you guys can go. I'll go in September again. Good fun, good fun.
It's not as fun. It's not as fun. We'll
I'm
see.
just,
We'll see, man. It's a year. It's 365 days away. I'm sure something will happen. Like maybe we'll just see a concert or something.
yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, that was fun. That's the extent of my NMB experience.
But we didn't talk
Actually,
about Sayaka. I need
okay,
to know more about the Oshi.
okay. So Saika's line was really long, and like I don't know what. I guess because there were a lot of people centered in that area, but like that area of the hall was like really hot, and I was like all sweaty and nasty and stuff. I'm like ugh. And then there's so many people there, and then there's so many different people there too. So there's like little kids, and then there are like
Aw.
all these girls, and then there's of course your Wota, and then I don't know. Saika's like too good for life, man. Like you know what I mean? I was like, oh, like I'm from the U.S., blah blah blah, and like I don't know, like if the lighting was different, but like she seemed to like glow.
What the heck?
Maybe it was like the lighting because obviously people were taking photos or something, but like yeah, she was like glowing, I think, and she has a really good memory. She actually knows my friend Eddie, so like when Eddie visits her to get a handshake, she'll be like, oh Eddie, welcome back,
She
and so
knows
like
him?
yeah, yeah, because I think he went to like a couple handshakes.
What? That's
But she
amazing.
has really good memory, so that's one reason why she's really good at handshakes. And then when I told her my name, it's like, oh, my name's Joseph, and like you could tell that she was trying like really hard to remember my name, and I'm just like, oh, I can't do this, man.
It's too good.
I can't do this. This is too good. I'm not worthy. Not
Oh
worthy
my
for
goodness.
Psychos. So
God,
then I was
me.
like, oh, okay, blah. You know, I came from the U.S. You know, I've been a fan ever since NMB started, but only now I'm able to go to a handshake. And I think she said some stuff, but like at that time, like I got really tired. I mean,
What the heck?
it must have
That's
been
the,
the line was really long. I was
that's
really
the worst
sweaty.
possible time to get tired.
It's like the last. I think it was the second to last. Like, um, what is it? Slot. And I was just like, ugh. And then she started saying some stuff to me, and I think I told her I went to the debut of NMB on accident. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I was leaving, and the security was like a lot stricter, I guess, because like they wanted
Oh,
to get me out, and I was just like, all right, man, like I'm leaving. You don't gotta touch me.
okay.
And like as I was leaving, Saka's like, "Oh, like I like your shirt, like it's really cute." And I was just like, "I, I, I think you're unfashionable. I don't think I want to wear that shirt anymore." But yeah, like I don't know, Saka's like really good. Just in general, like you meet her and just like, yeah, dude, I need to work harder at life. Like the way I'm doing it is not right. That's my experience with Saka. Like I don't even want to get another handshake ticket unless I'm like super
Unless,
ripped and like I have $1 million,
unless
and I'll be like, hey, like
I'm worthy.
it's like, hey, I followed your advice, or I followed the way you lived life, and now we are equals.
What the heck?
So no Sayaka for me anymore.
Too wonderful.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that was the extent of my NMB experience. I actually didn't follow any shows. I didn't read Matome sites anymore. I really didn't do much. I applied for all the theater events I could. I didn't get into any of them. Um, you know, I helped Lulu because she didn't speak Japanese, so we went to like I went with her to visit like some idol shops so she can pick up photos or whatever. I ate at the AKB cafe um, in Namba, and we got like this drink, Nana's drink or whatever. I think it said it was like golden kiwi orange and whatever. And it
Ooh.
was all right. It actually wasn't bad. It was kind of expensive for what it was. We got coasters.
Ooh.
Um, I gave my coaster to Lulu because I didn't really care. I pulled what is it, Miruki?
Yeah, I don't really care about that though. Just
So
milks.
so you know she's kind of happy. Oh, one thing that was funny, right? So there's like BLT magazines, and in these BLT magazines you get a photo,
Right.
and sometimes the photo will be signed, and then it's like, oh my god, it's a really rare photo, right?
Right.
So you know, my friend bought like BLTs for like me, Lulu, and I think either himself. Oh no, for um, what's his face for Reishiki Zeroshiki, and like we were eating like Brazilian barbecue. It's like, oh, you know, like since I don't collect photos, like you could probably have mine. Like I don't really care. It's like, okay, like let's all open ours to like right now. So we got you know, we all open ours, and like my friend who gave us the BLT, like I give him my thing, and he like opens it, right, and then
Yeah.
he pulls out the back, and on the back there's like a seal, and that seal means like it's signed and it's like legit. And
Oh my
we were
goodness.
like, oh my god, dude, what's gonna happen, right? And you know, friends like, oh, in my 4 years, like since being a fan, I've like never pulled a signed one. We're like, oh my god, right? So you can see like the excitement in his eyes. He flips it over, and it's Chuba.
Tubes! Poor Tuba!
Like you could see the excitement in his face just like dissipate.
Oh,
It's like, oh,
poor thing!
like the other pulls. I forgot what the other pulls we got. I think I know one of them was shoe, right? And then we were like saying like, oh man, like the unsigned shoe is worth more than the signed tuba. And it's just
Wow.
like, oh man.
Poor Tubes. Oh man. That's a good story though.
So that's my NMB experience in Japan. I had a lot of other fun in Japan, but I'll leave that alone.
Oh, I want to go to Japan with you. Ah,
Like
ah.
I went to Kagawa for some reason.
Dude, I want to eat udon in Kagawa.
It's not really that much better. Well, at least like the place I went to, because apparently like a lot of the udon places they're like open at like 10 and close at 3 because they
What the
want
heck?
everything to be fresh. So yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Well, okonomi talk,
That was a good Okonomi talk.
if you say so.
I approve.
You're the one that wanted to hear it, so
Well, it was good fun.
I don't know if our audience really enjoyed it
Well, they should.
because I'm pretty sure they read my handshake reports already and talked to me on Twitter.
Oh, yes, that place. Anyway, moving on to our Kininaru section.
All right, our Kininara section, we talk about our member of the podcast of the week.
And this week, it's...
Who is it?
Oh! You're supposed to finally say it when I prompt. It's Azuma Yuki, who I'm going to be calling Ukes, because I call Chuba Tubes. But I don't think anybody appreciates that. Anyway, Azuma Yuki is also known as Yuki-tsun or Yuki Yuki.
Yuki Yuki was her first nickname,
Yeah,
but no one called her that,
nobody.
so she just went by Yuki-tsun.
Yeah. She's from the second generation. She was an original second gen member who was promoted to the original Team M. So she's been on Team M
she
for.
wasn't.
Oh wait, well she was promoted later,
Yeah.
but she was promoted to the old Team M. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. She was on Team M before the shuffle. Yeah, sorry, shoot, she wasn't on Team M when they were formed. Just kidding. But she was on Team M before the shuffle, and she's still on Team M after the shuffle. She's 18 years old, and she's from Hyogo, along with Joe and Momoka and a lot of other people.
Maichi's from Hyogo.
Yeah.
She's from Kobe, and one of the cool things about handshakes, you can ask them stuff. So like he asked like Maichi, my friend asked Maichi where you can get acai bowl, but I don't think he had enough time to finish the question.
Oh.
He's like, oh, near the station, and it's like, oh, where in the station? Which exit? And then he ran out of time.
Oh.
Anyway, that's why prefecture and hometown is important.
So about Yuki, yeah, she got promoted to Team M in October 2012, and that was the second anniversary show. And that was because a lot of the original second gen members, even like Joe, they had been leaving Team M. So Team M had a lot of holes to fill. And Yuki was one of them. So good for her. Good fun.
Okay.
Do you want to say the next part? I don't really know.
Oh,
I don't,
gosh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say about
So
her promotion.
for most of the NMB singles, she was a fixture in a lot of the Undergirl songs. So, God, I forgot which ones there were. I always forget the name of them.
Forgot. Well, the first one she was in was Refugee Ball. That was her first.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
thinking.
there was-
The oh my God one, and I think,
yeah, but there was no music video for that, so she didn't really get her chance until later.
yeah,
I
isn't
know
that
she-
song on the Kenkyusei stage?
The
Refugee Boru.
yeah,
Yeah.
good fun.
Um,
She was in the one song Kasa wa Iranai. Iranai. I like that song. It's really cute.
okay.
But yeah, she's been in Shirogumi a lot.
Yeah,
Ever
was
since,
she was
like,
in
the
there
fourth one.
three times. Bokura no Rogata, Hoshizora no Caravan, and Okuba.
Yeah, good job.
For the third anniversary, when they did the Kamonegik, she was part of the dance senbatsu that did the opening thing. But I mean, we all know that the Saitama Super Arena Kamonegiks was like freaking cool.
Dude, it was so cool.
It like overwrites the dance senbatsu almost. Anyway, so
Okay.
Yuki Tsun's actually a well-known dancer. She also centered the Undergirl song Jikan wa Katari Hajimaru, which they performed at third anniversary as well. So you could see her in the center position.
Yeah,
for
so
a song.
that's exciting for her to get a center, even though it's just a undergirl song. Centers are always exciting. Yeah, but we mentioned that she's a good dancer. She's been doing hip hop for a long time. She's been doing locking for 4 years. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with the term pop and lock. Well, popping is one kind of hip hop and locking is another
Yeah,
kind.
I have a friend that does locking. I would read some of the origins, but like they wear stripes. They do like specific moves.
Yeah.
Basically, when like I remember way back when she did like an interview with Kinoshita Haruno when they used to do what is it that Namba shot or something. You remember that show?
Namba what?
It's like Namba shot or something. It was like a web
No.
show. Anyway, so like, and she would do like some locking dance, and like you could tell by the movements that like, oh, she does locking. She's pretty decent at it. At the handshake event, I asked her if she still does it. And she's like, yeah, I do, but I don't see it, so whatever. Um, so yeah, I kind of know locking just because my friend does it. And I think he competes in like world championships and stuff.
Whoa.
He's in
Damn.
China right now,
Whoa.
teaching English, I think.
That's pretty exciting. So let's see more about Yuki besides her good dancing. Like we said, she's on Team M and she's fitting in with Team M pretty well. Like I don't mean that in the sense that she's another one of the crazies. So I mean to put it lightly, because we've talked about how the Team M members are all kind of eccentric in their own way. Yuki, I think she's one of the more straight man kind of characters in Team M, but she does get in on the fun. Like she totally teases Renopyeon. She was doing it on 775 or 755, and that was pretty funny. She's also a victim of Momoko's harassment, but it's not like the Malkyun level. She's not like masochistic about it. Malkyun's weird but fun. So
Sure.
yeah. So I don't know. I think she fits in pretty well with Team M just because she's kind of a nice counterbalance to all the high energy. Like when you look at her, she's like this nice big baby face, like she's like really big cheeks and like a really nice smile. So yeah, you put her next to Momoko, who has like bright blue hair and is like saying something with like a weird pose, and it's just kind of a fun contrast. It adds to the flavor of Team M.
Oh, well, here's the thing, right? Like, Yuki Tsun's not really good at talking, and she's been
Yeah.
here for a while. So, like, you say, like, oh, she, like, contrasts with Momoko. It's like, she doesn't really say anything.
Well, yeah, but I think by being there, she kind of makes things less.
Yeah, why don't you just put a mannequin there?
Well, I don't know. She's so cute though.
Okay. Um, one of her characters is that she wanted to become, like, this white rice character.
Yeah, what the heck?
I don't think it's really working out for her.
She's like really into white rice. And
Yeah,
like her Google Plus banner is a bowl of rice.
yeah.
She eats a lot of rice. I don't, I don't
People,
know.
yeah, people didn't really get behind it. Like,
Was it supposed to be like a contrast to Rena, who's like the udon character?
I don't know.
Because that'd be kind of funny, like the Battle of the Starches. Like she could have rolled with that.
Rena rolls hard with her
Yeah,
udon character.
it's
Like you
hard
can't
to compete with that.
like we have the Natsu from Kenkuse. It's supposed to be a ramen character.
Yeah,
Mm,
you can't beat udon
yeah,
character.
the udon and the lemon I think spoiled it for everything.
Yeah, those girls don't quit,
Yeah.
especially Rena.
So her units in the Team M stages. The first one was Kato Omoe no Taikaksen, which was I don't know why, but Soy Milk wrote that it was one of the least popular units.
Because it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why did it finish so high at this year's request hour then?
Because it was originally Fuchon's unit, probably.
No, it was originally Kayla's unit.
Oh, sorry, Kayla. That's what I meant. Dude,
And
Fuchon was on in shoujo.
she didn't even announce her like graduation yet.
But people are like super loyal to Kayla. Kayla feelings, man.
It was a good performance. That's what I'm
It was.
saying. It's not she wasn't the least popular.
No, I don't mean it like. I mean, like, notoriously, that's the least popular song in the stage.
Probably.
Like Team 4 is doing it right now, and like everybody's just like, oh, this song is so long. Oh, make this song stop. I like it, and everybody's like, it's okay.
Well, I mean,
But
like all the other songs are pretty iconic, right?
yeah, and it's not iconic, so I guess that's why people are just like skip.
Yeah, but I mean, what did it get? Like 10th or something in NMB
Well,
request
yeah.
hour. So I mean, people like the performers.
Well, that's it.
What
I
was it?
didn't
It was like Kayla, Yukitsune, and well, I mean,
originally.
I
It
think
was
it was,
Yui Palm was originally there.
and then
Was
Adi was in there too, right?
Yeah, when they moved Yui Palm to Natasha, I think they put Ari in.
Yeah.
Ari, so whatever. So yeah, and then now her unit is Ashita no Tame ni Kisuo. So that's the unit in K6 with the four girls who wear like the cowboy kind of outfits. And it was originally Akimoto Sayaka's unit. And that song I think is really imbalanced because it's mostly Sayaka being the center and the three other girls taking backup. So I feel kind of bad for Yuki because she's in a not so nice unit.
Yeah, but she still gets a lot of like when she subs in for people, she gets a lot of good spots. For example, she would sub in a lot for Zanen Shoujo. Like she would be center
Ah,
sometimes. I thought that was really cool. I actually like her Zanen Shoujo a lot. Um, I remember she sometimes does what's the song before Ashita no Tame Kisu? Gyakuten
the
Ojisama. Sometimes she
yeah.
centers that song
Oh,
when she
cool.
subs. She did what is it? The first one.
The
Safe.
Seifuku
Yeah,
resistance.
yeah. That
That
was really.
resistance.
That was really. I think she was there. Like I think she did it with Apple, and it was just like, dude,
Oh wow,
the dance is the dance is unreal.
dudes.
So when she does sub, she does get pretty good spots. Um, it's not like you just throw her in the back all the time. Like say
Yeah.
Mide.
Poor Mirai.
So recent happenings with Yukitsune. The big one obviously was that she made the Janken Senbatsu for the AKB Janken tournament. For her costume, we were talking about white rice earlier, and so she showed up as like this white thing with all these like rice things on her, right?
Yeah,
And one thing I
because
didn't know, um, and one thing I learned during the handshake event, because we met the birthday committee chair, I guess, for Yukitsune.
oh
So he'd show us like all these pictures, and one thing that they presented to her, like the stuff that was actually stuck on her costume, like the little rice things, those were actually like all handmade by fans, and they presented that to
oh,
her for her birthday.
that's so cute.
So like
Holy cow.
when she wore them, it's like a little shout out to all the fans that supported her. And I was just like, oh man, that like makes it so much better.
Oh,
What a story. She also got a cake. I think the cake was like what is it, macarons? It was made out of
dude, I love
macarons.
macarons.
Yeah, that was her cake. It was like a macaron cake. So I
Oh
thought that
my
was really
goodness.
cool. That's one of the things that I didn't understand so much about the NMB, I guess fandom, like how the birthday committees work. So learning that stuff, I think was kind of cool. And like since I did meet Yuki Tsun and like she was actually really cool, it's like I kind of became like more of a fan of her. So we talked about her character. I think on one of the M stages, she was saying like they were like there was like a number of Kinkisei there too, and it was at the end because they don't do the high fives anymore. So
Right.
what M does, they do like surveys or play games. So one thing they do, they just ask like all the members like, oh, which one of you are like struggling to find a character, and like I think Yuki Tsun was one of the ones that raised her hand. And it's like, oh, like maybe let's come up with a new character for you. It's like, oh, what do you like doing? She's like, oh, I kind of like doing photography. It's like, oh, maybe you should do that.
And she
And
did.
now her photography is like really good, or it's getting well known. She takes a lot of off shots backstage for concerts and stuff, and like she uses a much better camera than like what we're used to seeing, and like her shots are actually pretty good too. Like they're actually semi artistic. It's not like
Semi-artistic.
yeah, it's not like cell phone shots or whatever where you just take selfies or whatever. Like
Yeah.
she puts like a lot of thought into the composition when she
Yeah.
posts the pictures.
My favorite was she had this one where she took a picture of Fuchan, but it was Fuchan was doing her makeup and looking into a small mirror, and she stood behind the mirror, so she got a picture of Fuchan's face like looking into the mirror, but the reflection of that. So it was really cool. And it's just worth going through her Google Plus because now she has galleries up of all these backstage shots from concerts, and now
Yeah,
she has a backstage from just like a stage show, a theater show, and it's cool. It's unique. Like it's like what Matsumura Kaori does with her barbecue camera, like going backstage with SKE, but it's much more artistic, I feel.
yeah.
So, props to Yuki. I
There's
hope
this.
she.
Huh?
Sorry, go
Go
ahead.
go. No, you go.
No, I was just gonna say I hope she keeps doing it.
Okay. No, for me like um, we talked about like my friend Joe from Thailand.
Hmm.
So she's really big into Akarian, and there's this one shot where like they were doing dance practice and then like the her like shirt kind of fell off her shoulder
Whoa.
and it's like and like Yuki-tun snapped like that photo, and it looks really pretty, really classy.
Ah.
And so Joe was like squealing over. It's like, oh my god, Akarin. Okay, but it's cool seeing like this kind of, I guess, artistic side, and it's cool to see that she's finally developing a character. I mean, she's been around since second gen, and now she's really finding her niche. In the Malkyun special, the live one, Yuki-tun also had her own photo corner. She didn't really do a lot of talking, but I guess that was the start, and now it's kind of cool. It's kind of sucks for Cameron because his job's being stolen.
What?
Because he'd take a lot of backstage photos and stuff, but
Yeah.
like, compared to Yuki-tun, I guess he's not that good anymore.
Can't believe you just called him Cameron.
Well, there's that photo that we used of Cameron.
Cameron.
Oh man, Dipset, what? Anyway, and then one thing that she did in Google, she was trying to do this in Google Plus, but like I said, she's really bad at talking. She's really bad at MCs, so she wanted to improve. So she would have like a video series on Google Plus where she just interview random girls trying to improve her MCs. It was all right.
But she's working hard.
She's working on it.
It's cute.
So that was nice. That's it for Yuki-tsun.
That's it for us, really.
Yeah. Yuki-tsun's pretty cool though.
Oh wait! No.
What?
You almost let me skip this. Yuki-tsun was the wonderful, blessed, perfect soul who gave us that beautiful picture of Sayane doing a kabedon. Bless Yuki.
I don't even remember that photo.
Dude, you don't remember it? You don't remember it? I post it like every other day.
Okay, I don't know where you posted because I don't remember it.
I'll post it to your
No, don't. I don't want to see it.
I'm gonna post it on the Twitter.
I don't want to see it.
Everybody needs to
No.
see this beauty.
No, what about Rurito or whatever her name is?
What the heck?
When Rurina like cosplays as a guy?
Rurito, yeah.
Rurito?
It's not the same though.
It sounds like a potato chip.
Dude.
Okay, that is it for us. That's it for this podcast. Since we didn't have a male theme, our male theme this time is what are your thoughts on the Kenkisei stage? Obviously, they're all going to be positive because they're all wonderful people.
Yeah, and you're all wonderful people, you beautiful listeners, you.
Yeah,
So-
that sounded so genuine.
So positive.
What's your favorite unit? Impressions? Are there any members that stood out? I remember reading on Stage 48 that there's a lot of people that thought that Joe like really stood out in the stage.
I didn't like her voice, but because she has a unit that's very vocal heavy, or like it requires a lot of vocal talent. Oh, sorry, I just hit the microphone. And I don't think she has a very nice voice, but I like the way she performed it, if that makes sense. Like her expressions were good.
I don't like her voice isn't that strong, but like she has confidence in it.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's what I like. Whereas like when I was watching, was it Torani no Banana? Like it was so obviously lip synced and made me sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so send us your thoughts on how you felt about the Kenkisei stage, and we'll read them online for some reason. Where to find us? There's the Tumblr. I use the Twitter a lot now, so you can just tweet at me. I read Stage 48 too. You can post stuff there. And that's it.
Hit us up,
That's
as
it.
they say.
The takoyaki party is over.
The party never ends.
Oh man, I remember getting takoyaki at night and like eating in my hotel room and
You said it was good.
And watching YouTube videos. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Glory days.
The thing about takoyaki though, like when you get
Yeah.
it, you want to eat it right away, but that's always a bad idea. Don't
Yeah,
do
because it burns your mouth.
I know, right? Like Hot Pockets.
Oh man.
God, I hate Hot
man.
Pockets.
Hot Pockets are so bad for you too.
Dude, we should make a takoyaki Hot Pocket.
Dude! Oh
Dude,
my
it'd be
goodness.
so bad.
We had a giant takoyaki party. Why didn't we do that? We made jelly bean takoyaki. We made wasabi takoyaki. By the way, jelly bean takoyaki is not good. In case you were wondering.
There were lots of things that were not good about
Orange marmalade takoyaki. I think that was one of them. Like some sort of jam.
Anyway,
Ta-
that's the end of
takoyaki.
this podcast. No more
That-
takoyaki party. No more suicidal roulette takoyaki.
Takoyaki roulette was really fun though. The worst was I got one that was like a gummy bear with wasabi mixed together. That's pretty bad. pretty bad.
Why did you guys do that to yourself?
It was so fun though. The people who got the umeboshi, I felt so bad for them because like I like umeboshi, but I guess when it got hot and goopy, it was just like really awful.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, this is the end.
This is the end.
It's the end of our podcast. This is episode number 8. Thanks to
Wow.
everybody for sticking so long. We'll try to be more fun and exciting.
I think we are fun and exciting.
I think you are.
Aw. Well, I like your stories.
You're like the, I don't know. I was gonna say bokeh, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just call me. Anyway,
Oh.
Takoyaki Party. I'm Osaka Bro.
Oh,
Osaka Joe.
I'm DJ Soy Milkstis. I don't have a cool one.
No, that's too bad.
Milkstis. Milkster.
Okay. See you guys later.
Milkarama.
Bye bye.
Milk party. Takoyaki party of milk and soy.